If you have ever prepared for a major launch, a high-stakes meeting, or a public appearance only to have your technology or your body completely shut down, well, you aren't dealing with bad luck, but you are dealing with an identity gap. You cannot hold the frequency of a global legacy with a nervous system that is still programmed to find safety in the shadows. Your tech issues are often just a physical manifestation of your refusal to be seen. Hi, I'm Diana, a transformational wealth coach, a doctoral candidate, an investor, and a realtor. So I just don't talk about wealth. I trade, I invest, and I manage assets. My work is helping high achievers dismantle the internal ceilings that cap their ability to hold, sustain, and expand their power. And today we're looking at why your shyness or your tech glitches are actually the very things that are keeping your portfolio stagnant. Some of the leaders that I worked with were raised to be the peacemakers of their families. They learned early on that their safety depended on staying quiet or avoiding conflict of the dominant personalities in their household. As an adult, that same quietness becomes a massive tax on your business. If your nervous system equates being seen with being in danger, you will subconsciously sabotage every opportunity to take the stage. I recently sat down for a session with a client, a brilliant published author who was struggling to claim the platform for her work had earned. We spent the entire session in literally a blackout. Despite every attempt to troubleshoot, restart, and sign back into Zoom, her camera simply would not turn on. This wasn't just a technical error. It was a physical manifestation of her wealth identity. Her internal peacemaker was so terrified of the bright light that it effectively pulled the plug. She was trying to promote a book about community, while her inner architecture was still trying to hide from her mother. The breakthrough happened when we moved the focus away from her ego and onto her stewardship. When we think about visibility, it's about look at me. It feels heavy and dangerous. But when you realize that it's about look at this message, the pressure shifts. My client realized by staying unseen, she was literally betraying the very community she wrote the book for. In the Dollars with Diana model, this is the identity pillar. You cannot grow a sovereign brand while operating from a childhood survival identity. One requires you to shrink for others' comfort, and the other one requires you to expand your own legacy. You have to close the gap between who you were programmed to be and the sovereign leader that you are called to become. Wealth is not just about the numbers in your bank account. It is about the volume of your life you're capable of holding. If you are tired of hitting that same visibility ceiling and you're ready to rebuild your inner architecture for true expansion, I invite you to apply for the Catalyst Conversation. The link is provided for you below. I keep my roster limited to a few private clients to ensure that we have the depth and the rigor required for this level of transformation. I'm here for you. Are you ready?